Your life is like a train. How? Well, let's look at your finance car, and I'll tell you. This is a beautiful train. Lots of cars. They all seem to be pulling their own weight. The cars are all linked together. They're all moving on the same track, down the same direction. And this train should achieve its desired location, wherever that is. Unfortunately, sometimes the cars on our train in life aren't so strong and so well taken care of. This, for example, is a beautiful car. I wish I could have created it. But I can't hook this car to other cars and move anywhere. It's pretty to look at, but it doesn't have any function. This car, also beautiful to look at. But again, I can't put it on a train with other cars. It looks like it's been very stagnant for a long time. No growth, no opportunity to improve here. So this train car is probably retired right here. And this car, well, the word that comes to mind is just sad. This train car hasn't been maintained. If I tried to hook this train car to other cars on that earlier train we looked at that was moving so great, there would be a massive derailment. All the cars would be off track, and there would be massive damage. Well, in your life, you have a train, and it's made up of these 6 cars. Hi, my name is Marcia Denton, and I'm the owner of MemawWisdomCoaching, and I too have these 6 cars in my life. When the 6 cars are all on the same track, each of them is healthy, each of them is pulling their share of the load, then my train is able to move forward to wherever I want it to go, wherever my desired next location is. Unfortunately, for many of us, 2020 has gotten our cars off track. We haven't maintained them. We haven't even checked in on them. There's been a lot of other things going on. Look at my finance car here. It's growing and shrinking and growing and shrinking. And when it's growing, it doesn't mean that I have more money. It just means that that car is healthier, which gives me the opportunity to have better financial health. And when it's shrinking, if I were to try to hook it up to these other cars, the other cars would have to pull more of their load than they need to pull because my finance car is not strong. I don't have a healthy car. In 2020, there was a Financial Health Network's U.S. Financial Health Pulse 2020 Trend Report, and I'll share the link so that you can find this research in just a minute. This survey looked at 8 indicators of financial health, and these are those 8. Spending, bill payment, planning, short-term, long-term savings, debt load, credit score, and insurance coverage. And it looked at those 8 characteristics through the lens of 3 filters. Financially healthy, financially coping, not healthy, but coping, and financially vulnerable, really not healthy. Last year, the report came out to say that 33% of people in America were financially healthy, which was an increase over previous reports. A lot of people have said that this was probably due to the short-term recovery benefits and the changes in our consumer behavior because of the pandemic and the other things that were going on last year. I hypothesize it probably had something to do with those short-term benefits that Americans received. But I wonder what we would find if we checked it out today. Why am I sharing this with you? In order for your finance car to be healthy and to pull its share of the load in your life, we have to be aware of each of these different elements. Now, money and numbers are not my native strength. I have to spend time learning about these things, but I can learn about them, and I can use people around me that I trust that are smarter than I am that can help me find the resources and the information that I need. And that's what we want to do to make sure that our finance car is healthy and able to pull its own weight in our car of life. These are some resources. You can come back and stop the video later on to look at those. The reason I'm telling you this is because if your finance car is weak and it's not pulling its share of the load, then you don't know if it's able to help you get down this track and get where you need and want to go. And so I want to encourage you to click on the link that you see in this post, and you'll be able to download a free resource that I've created for you, all research-based, all based on lots of success using this resource, so that you can stop and take an examination of the 6 cars in your life. And there are going to be more videos here throughout January to help you understand more about those 6 cars. But I want to make sure that you're able to download this free resource and get that analysis and start looking at the cars in your life. And if you run into questions or have problems, you're free to email me. But this is a no-risk situation. It's totally free, there's no cost, and you don't have to email me if you don't want to. You can just download the resource. I'm looking forward to hearing about your success in 2021. Let me know if I can help.